I'm here. What is going on, my beautiful lovelies, my members of the Broken Army? This is another episode of Hoodoo Unleashed with the Broken Prophet, and I am here, sitting down here in Hoodoo Central at the new backdrop that y'all said y'all liked, even though some of y'all said y'all didn't believe that it was a real backdrop. And I'm like, y'all saw me reaching to the fireplace, so I'm not in a green screen. You know, there we go, touching it, moving it. But anyway, there's my little Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Y'all hear socks in the background. And we're going to keep this video moving. Guys, I promise you, this is going to be a very, very, very short video. And since I'm saying it's going to be a short video, wait, hold on. I almost forgot. I don't know what that noise was, socks made. Since I'm saying it's going to be a very short video, I humbly ask that you watch it all the way to the end. I'm going to do the working first, and then I'm going to teach afterwards. All right, so hopefully, you know, that's a new formula that'll work with you guys. How about that? Just watch all the way to the end because I have a couple of announcements to make after the teaching part. It's going to be a short video. But as you guys see from the title, this is going to be a video that we do about a working that we do to bring someone back to us. You know, this is the time of the year where, you know, a lot of people are sad, they're lonely, they are frustrated, you know, and that particular person that they care about is gone and you're like, I want you back, but we have acted out, because a lot of times we act out, right? We act out. And we've acted out and we've been blocked off of phones, we've been blocked off of social media, they want nothing to do with us, but y'all always tell me, which I don't agree with, but y'all always tell me the heart wants what the heart wants. So this is a working that we can do to bring that person back. And it is very simple. All you're going to need is a plate, a red candle. Of course, if you got a candle, you're going to need a lighter. Now, you don't need one as fancy as mine. I just got this today. And I thought it looked kind of cool. It's one of them, and I'm like, ooh, that's kind of nice. Something to carve the candle with, and Lord, I try to have everything with me for the video, but I don't. And you know, I'm not gonna cut this. So y'all just hold on. Let me go and get my sword. Gotta get my sword. What is my sword? Of course, my King James Bible, my Bible. And the verse that we use for this workings comes out of the book of Exodus, chapter 7, verses 3 through 5. The book of Exodus, chapter 7, verses 3 through 5. Now I'm going to read it for you, and then we're going to get right into the working, all right? Because y'all have short attention spans, so we're going to get right into the work. After I wet my whistle, I can't be talking and be parched. Here, you get over there. Just stay away from the fire, because the fire is hot. And, you know, I don't want to drink you when you get warm, because then you just taste like piss. But anyway, the book of Exodus, chapter 7, verses 3 through 5 says, "And I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and multiply my signs and my wonders in the land of Egypt. But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt, and bring forth mine armies and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt, by great judgments. And the Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord, when I stretch forth my hand upon Egypt, and bring out the children of Israel from among them." Now I know y'all sitting there scratching your head, and your brain meats are turning, and y'all are sitting there like, well, why would we use this verse for a love work? Well, one, that's the verse I was taught by my grandmama and my daddy. First and foremost, hearken unto our elders. But two, when you really look at it, when you really look at this verse, you know, God is saying, I will harden Pharaoh's heart. I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and he will not listen to you, so that he will listen to me. How many times, and we all know the Bible says, lean not to your own understanding, but we do. All the time. Whenever we have a situation with a love life or any other thing, we want to do whatever feels right to us at the time, because society has taught us if it feels right to you, then you do it. But then it blows up in your face, and then you're like, well, why did I do that? Well, the part of you inside that said, don't say that, ladies, the part of you that says, don't be telling that man he act just like his daddy when you know he don't like his daddy, but you say it anyway to hurt him. And fellas, that part of you that says, you done gained a little bit of weight after such and such, because we know not to say and do certain things, but we do it anyway. That's why God in this scripture literally said, but Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt and bring forth mine armies and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt by great judgments. This working we use for a love work, one, so that we understand to lean not to our own understandings, but to turn it over to the Spirit. Because when we work hoodoo, we're working with the Spirit. Shameless plug to my podcast. But we're working with the Spirit, not according to our own understandings. And also tell us, listen, I got a bag back. A lot of you who have come to me for different workings, love spells, money spells, court spells, things like that. And what I tell you guys all the time, listen, you're going to listen to me. Because obviously your way didn't cut it. So you're not going to like call and text and blow up my phone and like all this other stuff. No, you're going to listen to me. Because your way didn't cut it. And that's what God is saying in this verse. Albeit through the still small voice, our creator, known by many names, God, Yahweh, Jehovah, Bondu, Aludamari, Alofi, doggone Allah, Krishna, whoever, God, the creator is saying, listen, I'm going to harden their heart in order to get your attention so that you know to stop doing what you're doing and trust in me, trust in this work, and so that you'll all be delivered through my just judgments. Does that make sense? Y'all got it? I know a lot of times folks are like, well, why do I have to go through this? Well, sometimes we go through things, one, because we have free will and we freaking choose the path that we're on a lot of times. And then two, well, the Creator created hard times to train the faithful. If y'all want to be hoodoo workers, root workers, great conjurers and stuff like that, well, then you're going to go through hard times. Hard times are what makes us stronger. Think about it. Those of you who go to the gym, we may learn to like the gym, but lifting weights and running on a treadmill, that sucks. We have trained ourselves to enjoy the pain, but it sucks. It sucks, but it makes us stronger in the long run. So yes, we're going through hard times. They make us stronger, but then we need some discernment. We need understanding. Like y'all have heard before on this channel, if you don't get you anything, get you some understanding. And sometimes the understanding is, I don't understand. I turn it over. I say a lot of times myself, and I've told you guys, one thing I do when I'm going through hard times is, I say, look, I turn it over. I turn it over. And, if my nice little Apple gizmo and doodad messes up, I don't take it to my cousin. I don't try to fix it myself. I take it to Apple because they're the ones who created it. So they can fix it. So we lean to the understanding of the creator who created us to be fixed. I know I'm preaching. And I said I'm going to make this short. So let's get into the work. So it's Exodus chapter 7, verses 3 through 5. So what you do is, you get your plate and you get your red candle. And you take your nice little doodad, which I told you guys you should all have if you're going to do this work. And you write your name on one side. Then you write your beloved's name on the other side. Then you take your nice little flame utensil. It doesn't have to be this. I already told y'all. It can be, you know, a bic. It can be a match. It can be the stove. It can be the fireplace. But then you light it. I like this thing. And you drip some of the wax onto the plate. Just tilt the candle. Gravity will do the rest. Drip some of the wax on the plate, and then as it is cooling, you scrape it up. As it's cooling, you scrape it up. Get a little bit on your finger, like that. Let it cool. Then you drip some more wax onto the plate. And then you stick the candle onto the wax. Hold it there for a little while so that it'll fix itself. Then you take the wax that you gathered, and then you will pray Exodus chapter 7, verse 3 through 5. Then when you're done, you pray Isaiah 55:11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. Shall it accomplish everything to which I have sent it, and shall it not return unto me void? And remember, we're saying, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. And then you'll say, as you take the wax, and you be very careful, and then you melt it in the flame, and then you ask that the Spirit unharden the person's heart. And then you sit it, and you let it burn down. And within 7 days, that person will call you and contact you. Now, this is what you need to do, people. This is going to be the teaching phase of this. You need to be able to capitalize on that. See, too many times we get love work done, or we do love work, and the person contacts us, and we still in our fee-fees. And since we're still in our freaking fee-fees, let me close this knife up. I got this knife in my lap. I mean, I know I could probably stand to lose a little bit off the top down there. You know what I'm talking about? Sorry. But we're in our fee-fees, and then when they call us, instead of solving the problem, we perpetuate it. We keep it going. Listen, guys, I'm not perfect. Every day I do something I shouldn't have done. I say something I shouldn't have said. You know, but every day I do strive to be better. And that's all we can ever do, folks. We just need to strive to be better. And so when that person calls you back, if you do the work according to what I said, they're going to call you. They're going to contact you. They're going to unblock you, and they're not even going to know why. But what you do is you be humble. Be pleasant. Be nice. Be sweet. Whatever. And then allow the blessings through the workings and through the Creator and through the spirits, whomever they may be, through the ancestors, to capitalize off the situation that they just put right back in front of us. All right? Now, let's get into a great truth about hoodoo. And I started to just make this a video by itself and do a thumbnail with my head in my hands. And, you know, I'm not a clickbaiter. Y'all know I shoot from the hip. I always have been, always will be, and I promise you guys, from now until the end of the Broken Army, I'm always shoot from the hip. One of the greatest truths about hoodoo is that it works. It works. It is what allowed our ancestors to do work to allow us to be right here. And right now, we are some of the most feared creatures on this planet. Shoot, I know if I walk down the street, it's some, shoot, and I have nothing but kindness in my heart most of the time. And like folks will clutch their purses and stuff like that. We're the most feared things on this planet. Hoodoo works. But you guys have got to learn patience. You do. You got to learn patience. See, a lot of times y'all come to hoodoo because you're in need of something and you want to do a working to immediately get out of it. And I completely understand that. Absolutely, I do. I completely understand that. But it takes time to get good at this, guys. I do videos. A lot of people do videos. And if it doesn't work immediately for you, then y'all go to the next worker. That's not the way it's supposed to be. It takes time to learn something. And then it takes time to get good at it. Think about when you guys were learning how to drive. You learn the mechanisms of driving. But listen, do y'all know that most accidents happen in the first 2 years from someone getting their driver's license? Because it takes time to learn it, and then it takes time to get good at it. Listen, if you are in med school and you get sick, you go to a doctor because you're still in training. If you are in law school and you catch a case, you go to a lawyer because you're still in training. It takes time to get good at it. I don't like when my brothers and sisters get discouraged with the tradition because things did not work immediately. Listen. Yes, you can have natural spiritual talent, but it still takes time to get good at it. So while you're in training, go to somebody who's completed training. Find you a mentor, find you a guide, find you a worker. That doesn't mean stop. That just means, hey, while you're learning, if the situation comes up, then you need to go to someone who's completed training. Because see, a lot of us nowadays don't know or we haven't learned the basic fundamental spiritual laws. Meaning, case in point, we just did a love working. You know why a lot of you guys love workings fail, even the one that I just gave? Because if you're doing a love working, then you're trying to attract love to you. And you can't attract love when you're frustrated and angry and feeling betrayed and you're sad and you're upset. Those are not good ingredients for love work. The only good ingredient for love work is love. If I do a money working with you guys and you're looking at the stack of bills and you're worried about this and you're worried about that, you're feeling everything but prosperous. Well, if you're doing a money working, you need to have prosperity flowing through you. Like that time, because I know tax season is around the corner, we might get another stimulus check, we might not. And you're like, you need to feel that and not, oh my God, these bills. You can't do money working while you have the spirit of lacking flowing over and through you. You can't. These are the things that I teach my mentors, that I teach my guide kids first and foremost before we get into all the workings. And that's one thing I want to tell you guys. Yes, watch the videos, write them down, practice. Practice, 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 practice. Memorize the verses, memorize the workings before you do them. Don't just watch a video and have my video playing while you're doing the work, because that's a whole nother thing. You're breaking the concentration when you do that. But it means if you are too close to the situation and you're not in alignment, mind, body, and spirit, then you're going to be met. And a lot of us are. When I was first starting off, when I was like 8.5, 9 years old, a lot of my early workings failed because I didn't have the proper training yet. I had to practice and practice. Practice makes perfect, or at least practice makes better. So that's what I want to tell you guys. Hoodoo works 100% of the time. It's just some things you got to learn ahead of time. All right? Oh, listen, my divination class is still going on. My reading specials and my working specials are still going on. Y'all better get in before I retire fully. All right? And with that being said, man, thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hopefully y'all like it. I said it was going to be short. It's already 20 minutes. Let me get out of here. Listen, if you want to get in contact with me, if you are still here watching it after 20 minutes, go to www.thebrokeenones.org. If a special is still up, it is still valid. You don't have to text me and ask, hey, are you still having that special? If you see it on the website, it's still there. All right? And you can text me on the text line at area code 404-850-1024. That is the text line. Will y'all stop calling me on the text line? Text me. I can text 10 of y'all at one time, but I can only talk to one at a time. So that's why I have a text line. And y'all see all the text lines out there I started. I'm the originator, the Ayatollah of Hoodoo Rock and Roller, the alcohol-fueled Georgia whoop-ass machine, the Hoodoo King of Georgia. I started. So, man, are you hitting that hard? I think so. Or maybe it's the spirit. I don't know. Listen, do your work. Get your candles burning. Have that person call you. And be able to capitalize off of when they call. All right? Thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. I love y'all. God bless each and every one of you. And I'll see you next time. Okay, I know I said I was done, and I am done, but look here. Wait, hold on. Wait, where is it? Oh, there we go. I would be remiss, because, you know, I'm the king of Christmas, and I have a big head. This is supposed to be a one-size-fit-all Santa's cap, and good gosh almighty. Anyway, I'm the king of Christmas. I love me some Christmas. And with that, I have a Christmas list. If you go to the website, Lord, y'all, look, my haters gonna hate this. They gonna hate this. Like, they gonna clip this and put it across all their channels. I love me some Christmas. And with that being said, I love receiving things for Christmas. So if you go to the website, you will see an Amazon wish list. That is my personal Christmas list. If y'all choose to, and y'all see, there's things for Hoodoo Dog, there's things for Socks, there's things for Nikki and Lulu, you know, and there's some things for me also. All right? And if you guys, you know, donate through Cash App, $ Tatalu, or if you buy like the Visa gift cards, well, I'm going to try to bless someone. You know, it's been hard for everybody, you know, myself included, you know. And, you know, normally we here at the Broken Army, we will adopt families for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I was not able to do it for Thanksgiving, but I will try to do it for Christmas. Y'all will see Visa gift cards on there. If y'all donate those, then, you know, we will try to donate some of them to families out there in need. All right? So that's it. Now, I promise I need to go upstairs and finish processing this video. Thank y'all again the last time for tuning in. I appreciate it. God bless.